The mild theme continues, but we do see changes on the horizon. Thanks for clicking on to this bonus European Outlook. It is the first of two videos this Saturday, the 26th of October. We do have the MJO now moving into phases 6, expected to go into an amplified phase 7, 8 and 1 over the next week to 10 days. So we are expecting to see changes taking place in the overall pattern. This is the latest of the GFS ensemble showing that we've now crept into phase 6. Expected over the next week to go into phases 7, then into 8, and we will see the changes taking place. We're going to replace the high pressure over the middle latitudes with lower pressure, and up in the Arctic region we're going to replace low pressure with high pressure. We're going to see the pattern becoming more amplified, and that meaning that we are going to see warmer air get lifted north towards the Arctic and colder air getting moved south towards the pole. This is the latest of the ECM. You can see here by the time we reach day 5 into phases 6, and then as we move into phases 7, 8 and 1 over the next 10 to 15 days, we should start to see the response taking place. This is of the GFS ensemble here. So this is the vertical velocity chart here representing green's upward motion and the orange's sinking motion here. So we're now starting to see the upward motion progress across the Pacific, and therefore we'll start to see the changes showing up in the models as well. This is the upcoming GFS ensemble for the next 5 days. Firmly warmer than average, so the month is going to turn out to be a warmer than average for the UK and the majority of Europe as a whole. Notice here by the time we reach day 6 to 10, we're starting to see the changes now showing up, and then the 11 to 15, the cold pattern starts to evolve over Europe. Notice here, UK, not overly cold, but I would expect to see the trend as we progress through the first couple of weeks of November, this trend turning colder and colder. That is the hunch that I've got here, and I'm sticking right to it. I'm continuing to beat this drum that I'm not necessarily saying that we're going to have an extreme cold November by any stretch, but I do expect to see another spell of Arctic air back into the European pattern after what has been quite a mild past couple of weeks. Arctic oscillation slowly but surely showing a more negative trend here, from very strong positive down into the negative territory over the next week to 10 days. And it takes time for the atmosphere to change. This is the North Atlantic oscillation, similar, showing up this negative trend. Looking at the ECM extended, this is the upcoming 7-day period. So all the models are in bed with the idea that this mild theme is going to continue over the next week and leading us into the first couple of days of November. But notice the trend. We're starting to see the changes showing up on this model as well. This is the day 9 through 16, 3rd of November through the 10th of November, showing that cool trend continuing into the middle portions of the month. Looking at the ECM extended here, is this the same model? It looks as if it is. No, I think this is the same model, may or may not be, but you notice here the trend playing through this loop, and you notice here it turns even colder as we move towards the latter half of November into early December. So this is quite interesting to see as well. So yeah, bonus video today, short and sweet. Do check out the Tropical Outlook. There will be an extended look at what is going on, what has happened with Nadine moving across the Central American region into the Pacific, then became a Category 5 monster. Luckily, it's well away from any land areas or population, but nonetheless, quite an interesting meteorological development there. And what is the prospects towards the month of November in the Atlantic Basin? So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Check out the live stream, 4 p.m. tomorrow, as always. Hope you can join me for that.